Hello everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome today. We are at our dear friends Captain Andy, who went out fishing with the videographer, my husband, and our dear friend Teresa. We are their guests today, and they caught two beautiful black sea bass that we will clean up and have for dinner. Captain Andy, thank you. Say hello to our guests today.
Hello, guests.
Okay, so let's try this. Look, it doesn't get any fresher than this. Let's get this baby. So I'm gonna make a cut right on top. Okay, it's kind of hard. And I'm going okay. So as you start opening the fish up, don't be afraid of the blood. Just go over the bone and try to go as close as possible to the bone, because what that does is that it ensures that you're removing all the meat. Okay, I'm gonna open it up like a wallet, I would say. To just remove that. Okay, here it is, the first part of the fillet. Okay, yeah. Don't be afraid of a little bit of blood. You could just rinse it under cold water. And look at this beautiful fillet. So fresh and so beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Okay, making the fish broth. We got the heads and the bones, and take a look. In a medium saucepan, we put the water, and we're gonna bring it to a boil and just let it cook. 20 minutes have passed. Wow, the fish broth smells divine. There's nothing like when it's fresh fish. So we're gonna go ahead, strain it, remove some of the meat, and prepare the fish the soup base. Time to strain the fish broth. So I'm using a colander, and since it does not have any fine holes, I'm just using a Bounty in it. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay. See, that's pure, fresh fish broth. Remove as much of the meat that's on the fish and add it to your broth. There's something beautiful about the summer months, being outdoors. We're in this beautiful, we're on the Jersey Shore. It's beautiful. This is the canal that leads out to the water where Captain Andy and my husband caught the beautiful, the delicious fish that we will make fish broth with. Okay, we're getting ready. First thing we're going to do is I have some extra virgin olive oil, Risecoli. This is from it's Greve in Chianti in Italy, from Florence, in the Tuscany area, and they will ship their olive oil and wine directly here in the US. So I will leave a link below. If you're interested, you could click on it and get some information. So I'm going to start with the extra virgin olive oil. The pot is already warm, and I want to show you. I'm going to say I put in about a quarter of a cup. Teresa, bring me the vegetables before we chopped up all the vegetables, right, Teresa? What do? With that, we have some beautiful shallots, some garlic. I have some cherry tomatoes, celery, and carrots. Now let's go ahead and add them to the oil. The first thing we're going to add is the shallots and the garlic. I left the garlic whole because I will remove it. Okay, now let's get that nice and sauteed, and then slowly we'll add the remaining ingredients. But I want to have the onion. Thank you for the wooden spoon, Italian mother's best friend. Take a look at this. Can my videographer come just a little bit closer? You see that? That's what you want. Just let it saute a couple minutes. Let it release the flavor. I left the garlic cold. You could take it out. And then we'll proceed with adding the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add I have some fresh basil too. I'll go ahead and add it in. My carrots and celery. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? We also cut up a nice red pepper. That's gonna give it a delicious taste. I want to talk about, I had my first Brodetto di pesce, which means a fish soup in Sardinia. And Sardinia is an island, so there's fish everywhere. And this was at my brother-in-law's family, and the mother made the soup. It was August. It was 100 degrees. We were at the beach all day. We come back, and there's soup on the table. I wanted to cry, so I sat down and took the first spoon. When I took the first spoon of the Brodetto, it was heaven. So thank you for the wonderful memories of Sardinia. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and keep stirring. Before I add the tomatoes, I always like to fare appassire la verdura. You know, you want it to wilt down, so you just keep stirring. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna ask Teresa for the wine. It's also Risecoli wine that comes from the vineyard, right, Teresa? We're gonna use the Risecoli. Is this the one we're going to use? Which one you want to use?
We're going to use Risecoli, but you have to open it.
You have to open it. Is this what we're going to drink, or you want to use this one?
Let's use this one. It's a nice
Let's use a
dry
Pinot Grigio. Yes, we had this for lunch. So we're going to use a nice Globerati Italy Pinot Grigio, which is nice. Yeah. So it's a delicious wine. Okay. Mary, come closer. I want to show you how it all looks. Okay. Now the next step, I'm going to add the tomatoes in. The flame is on high, so just keep stirring. To remove my cloves of garlic, otherwise it'll be hard to fish them out. Add just a quarter cup of the white wine and let it evaporate. I want to show you the broth and all the fish pieces I was able to remove from it, okay? So now that the wine has evaporated, I'm going to just add everything in. Okay, and here it goes. Now we're gonna let it cook for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm gonna add some cracked black pepper and put a lid on it, lower my flame, and check back in a little bit. Okay, let's get the fillets cooked now. I'm just gonna add on a high flame some olive oil. I'm gonna say about 3 tablespoons, not so much. Okay, the garlic starts releasing its flavor. I'm going to add the tomato. The oil is hot, the garlic is sauteed. Now the tomatoes go right in. This goes pretty quick. You see, it's wanted a little stir. Let them cook down for a couple minutes, and then we'll add the fillets of the fish. Putting the salt in, it's going to release even more of the tomatoes. Take a look. Okay, this is what you want. Look how delicious and wonderful it looks. Now it's time to add our beautiful fillets in. Teresa, she don't. Yeah, absolutely. Please, perfect. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it quickly, at least once, because once it cooks, you won't be able to move it around. So let's just do it quickly once so it gets all the olive oil and the flavored tomato. That's it. Lower your flame. Let it cook for about 5-6 minutes and it's ready to go. Final, the Brodetto that we made from the fish heads and also from the bones that we removed from the fish. And again, this first bowl goes to the fisherman because it's thanks to him. And now he's gonna do the taste test. Teresa, are you ready to taste test too? Okay, Andy.
There were other fishermen.
There were other fishermen. Did they do as good as a job?
No.
Teresa, now I want you to taste it.
Okay.
I want to get some of the fish in it, please. Taste it. Let's see. Are you gonna say delicious?
So wholesome and nutritious.
It's delicious.
Amazing.
Prossima. Arrivederci. Buon appetito.
Buon
ciao
appetito.
ciao.
Grazie.
For watching. Subscribe. Hit the button. The like. Leave a comment.
Alessandra,
Do it all.
food is love.
Alessandra's food is love. Right, Teresa?
Perfetto.